So, you've been thinking about becoming a vegan or recently made the transition to a vegan lifestyle. You're lost, you're confused, you don't know what's next. Well, you're at the right place. Vegan Bites with Nikki, the podcast, was created for you, the person who's considering a vegan lifestyle, whether for health, animals, or otherwise, or the person who is recently transitioned into a vegan lifestyle. We're here to answer your questions, to make this transition as easy as possible, and to share as many vegan stories so that you can learn and relate. Stay tuned for Vegan Bites with Nikki, the podcast. Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Vegan Bites with Nikki, the podcast. On this episode, I want to talk all about the ultimate vegan summer guide. Yes, so it's summer, everyone is exciting. I know we can't go out and do as much as we used to, but we all know that some of us will actually visit family and some family may visit us. We may even decide to go somewhere out of state or country. That's just the facts. Whether it's the best or not, it's up to you, but we know that may happen. So I'm going to share with you the ultimate vegan guide if this is your first summer as a vegan, or even if you are a vegan already and always come across stumbling blocks when it's time for summer and big events. This is going to guide you, and let's jump right into it. So the first thing I want to tell you is always remember your why and don't get inveigled otherwise, right? So when you're talking about being in a group of people, friends, family, or otherwise, it's very easy for you to feel like, I'm not going to put everyone through this struggle or stress or hassle of catering for me. So I'm just going to have that one burger or that one hot dog or that one whatever. It may be easy for you to get to that point, but always remember your why for becoming a vegan. Whatever that why is, if it's for your health, if it's for the animals, if it's for your spirituality, whatever the why is, just keep that in mind and don't fall into the trap. All right. So that's definitely where I want to start off. Okay. The other thing I want to talk about is making sure that everyone knows where you stand as a vegan. All right. So you are a vegan, make sure your friends and family know. Don't just turn up and expect that you now have to pick through whatever they have. Make sure everyone knows, make sure everyone is on the same page with you, that you are a vegan and what to expect, what you don't eat, what you can eat, or what you will be eating. All right. Open communication is key. Okay. So let's talk family coming over rules. What happens when you have your family and relatives and friends who are meat eaters coming over to visit you for summer, right? You're going to have a barbecue day out, or somebody's coming for a weekend or something like that. I can tell you from my own personal experience how we handle family coming over to us for any events. So basically, we have a rule that there is no cooking of meat or any non-vegan food in our house. Our family and friends knows that we're vegan. Everybody knows. So they come with that expectation. They knew that when you're coming to us, you're not going to have any meat here, right? However, if it is they so desire that, they want to walk with their pre-cooked food in their containers and whatever, if they can't do without meat for a day or two, well, right, that's up to them. Because we do not force veganism upon anyone. I'm not going to tell you that you can't walk with whatever you want to eat, but it will not be cooked in our house. It will not be cooked in our pans, and it will not be stored, in our containers, etc. Right? So that's understood. That being said, you do not want to invite people over or have people know, okay, I'm coming for a barbecue, I'm coming for an event or a cookout. And then when they arrive, you really have nothing but salad or some boring stuff for them to eat, right? Nobody wants that. So what I would say is familiarize yourself with the vegan options that you have available that you can make really good, and they would absolutely not miss the meat for the day or the weekend. All right, you can actually barbecue stuff like your Beyond sausages, your Beyond meat burgers. You have, you can use pretzel buns. So I think it's pretzel. You have pretzel buns that you can put the burgers on. You can make coleslaw without with vegan mayo. So you have so many options that you can veganize. And now there are a lot of vegan options on the market that you can have a full out cookout weekend barbecue day and nobody would miss the meat. Right? So just make sure that you throw it down. Make sure that you take care of them, handle them well, make sure they eat, right? Just veganize everything. And trust me, nobody would go home saying, oh, I only got salad or that food didn't taste good. Nope. Everyone would be enjoying your vegan food. So that's your house rules because they're at your place. All right. That's what I would say. And of course, you have all these ice creams. So we always have desserts after our foods. We know that when we're having all these cookouts. You have a lot of vegan ice creams on the market that you can choose from. Definitely from sorbets to chocolate to coffee flavors. You have them all. Get them. Go to your closest Whole Foods or Target stores or any of these places and grab your vegan foods. Your family will be fine. Okay, don't stress about it. But that's our rules. No cooking of non-vegan food, and we throw down on vegan food. All right. So that's what it is if it is you have family coming over. Now, if it's the other way around, so you have a family get-together, event, barbecue, whatever it is, where you have to visit your family, that can be a bit different. Obviously, you're going into their space and you have to go by their rules, but that doesn't mean to say that you obviously can't find something to eat. So it would be ideal if it is they cater for you. That's the nicest thing. They say, okay, I know you're vegan. What do you eat? And you can school them, let them know, hey, I eat this. You can tell them, when you're going to the regular supermarket to buy your stuff for the barbecue, this is what I would eat. I would eat the Beyond burgers or I would eat the non-dairy ice cream. You can guide them, right? That's ideal. That's the perfect situation. But I know you may encounter some family members or friends or people who just don't care about the fact that you're vegan and what you eat. They're like, you're coming to my house, you're going to eat what I have here. You, again, do not have to put up with that. So I would always say, work with your vegan stash. Prepare your stuff from home the same way how you expect when they're coming to you that if they want their meat stuff, they can come with some. You prepare your stash, you barbecue your burgers before, or even if you walk with it and they have like a small area on the grill or pan that you can make your stuff, you can do that as well. It's all about communication and letting people know what's happening. If not, as I said, walk with your stuff from home. Go with your little goodie bag, right? And be a part of the event. Don't feel left out because you're not eating what they're eating anymore. All right. So definitely, take that into consideration. Have that going on and walk with your stash. Definitely. Okay, let's talk traveling. As I said, I know most of us will not be traveling this summer, but if it is you are traveling, that can be a tough part when it comes to traveling and being vegan. It can really be tough depending on where you're going. I always alert my hotels whenever I'm going to a place. I'm vegan. Do you have any vegan options for breakfast? If it's an all-inclusive, go a little more in-depth because, of course, you're paying for that all-inclusive price. You don't want to get there and then there's nothing for you to eat, but you paid for food, right? So ask them before, what options do you have for me? Let them know you're vegan. There are a lot of places are willing to accommodate you. And if it is you're going to a new area, definitely I would always recommend to use the Happy Cow app. It's an app that you can download on your phone. The name of it is Happy, cow and download it on your phone. When you're in any area that you're not familiar with, you can pull it up and you would see what is near you that's vegan. Bear in mind, things aren't very normal now. So even what is on the app, some places may close, some places may, just not have everything that they normally do. So I think when you are traveling, period, around this time, when it is we're going through coronavirus and COVID-19 throughout the world, you have to be mindful that things are going to be different in general. All right. But the Happy Cow app is definitely worth looking at. You have to just punch in, as a matter of fact, punch in nothing. You just put up the app and you would see everything around you. You would see stuff that has places that has vegan options and places that are strictly vegan. All right. Once you have those, then you basically just go from there. All right. And you would lay down, you get what you got to eat. Another thing you can do, which is something I do, is talk to the locals. You are in a place, obviously, if they're open for tourism, there would be people around. So ask the locals, where can you get some food? Some places may not necessarily work with the word vegan. But for example, if it is you're in the Caribbean, just ask, where can I get some ITIL food? Or where can I get some vegetarian food? And then take it from there. Because a lot of places in the Caribbean, when you see vegetarian, it's pretty much vegan food you're getting. They may have fish, but again, you would know what you are not eating and you eliminate that. All right. So just kind of work with the locals. Get the locals to tell you what's happening, what's around you, and enjoy your vacation if it is you decide to do the traveling. All right. Most importantly, what I want to tell you, regardless of where summer takes you, regardless of what you do, regardless of where you go, just make sure and have fun. Be safe, be safe, be safe, be safe. But have fun. Enjoy your summer. Don't let the fact that you're vegan and may have less options around you, make you unhappy or kill your joy no, we're not letting that happen. All right. So enjoy your summer. Have fun. Prepare when you can. But if you cannot prepare, listen, just go with the flow. Have fun. Enjoy your summer. Go with the flow. When I say go with the flow, veganize whatever is around you. Most of the times, even in these situations, there are always sides. So you go to a restaurant, they would have side dishes, the beans and the rice and right? Make up something with what's around you. When you go to the family cookouts, if you can't prepare, make up something with what's around you. There are always sides. Even though the meat eaters say they're not vegans and all of that, there's always something around you that's vegan. All right? Veganize it, eat it, have fun, prepare when you can, go with the flow when you have to. Okay, guys, so I hope this helps you and I hope this makes your summer a lot easier. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Feel free to send me a voice note on the podcast. Feel free to send me a message. I'm Vegan Bites with Nikki on Facebook, on Instagram, and on my website, veganbiteswithnikki.com. Feel free to reach out, guys, if you have any questions. I will definitely try to respond to the best of my ability. So this is the Summer Vegan Guide edition. Have an amazing summer. And stay tuned for more Vegan Bites with Nikki, the podcast. Take care. Bye.